Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, September 20th, 10th, 20th, September 20th, 2024. And your new Trends Journal's coming out soon. And here's the cover. You got it. Politicians want war. People want peace. Look at that cover. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It says it. These arrogant little pieces of shit. These little fucking scumbag little dick pricks. And I can't say the other word, that want war. Not one of them goes over there and fight. Not one of them. Because they all have balls smaller than little Georgie Bush's nuts. Yeah. Oh, the big news out was Dick Cheney's not going to support Trump. Dick. Penis. I got to be proper. I can't call him a dick. A little fucking dickhead of nothing. A little warmongering fuck that should be brought up on charges for lying us into the Iraq war. And that's fucking news. We're giving you, with the Trends Journal, what nobody else in the world is giving you. Ooh, did you see gold prices today? Let's see, where'd they close at? $2,516 an ounce. No magazine, no media in the world had forecast 2024 to be a golden year for gold. It's right there for everybody. And where's it going? What's next? What's going on in the markets? Hey, how about Bitcoin? Yeah, it's hanging around at that $57,000 an ounce a coin. 5760, 600. And again, it's in solid territory. It's in solid territory. And we've been right on calling where it's going. And what else? Brent crude. Brent crude's down like 60. It was almost down 3% today. It's selling like $69 a barrel. Yeah. A couple of months ago, it was going out for, 80? You know why it's going down? Because the economy, the global economy's turning to shit. It's a supply and demand issue. But with Israel and Ukraine ramping up the war, you can see the Brent crude almost doubling in prices, which is going to crash the market. And again, gold prices are up because they're going to lower interest rates next Wednesday in the Feds, and the ECB is going to lower theirs too. The guess is almost 50 basis points because they're going to do everything they can to juice up the economy to keep the powers in power in America. This Fatsha Brut, Janet Yellen, yeah, the former Fed head, is now the Treasury Secretary, okay? So it shows you who's in charge of the dough. Look at this. We're the same age, my own. Hope I don't look that bad. Woof! Can I? Anyway, they want to keep she's the Treasury Secretary. It shows you who's running the country. You got to be dumber than shit not to see it. So there we go with the markets. And then going back to the what we're giving you and no one else is, you know, you go to the New York Times, and you go to their business section. Look at this stupid fucking picture they have up there. Half a page. Half a page. This is a full page. Classic game show gets a new spin. Oh, yeah. $4 for this worthless fucking bullshit. How about this one? About Trump. Yep. There you got it. 9 days, Trump can sell the stock bearing his name. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit with the stupid little fucking picture. Not toilet paper record, little arrogant scumbags putting out shit, and all they do, the toilet paper, with a paper record. Yeah, the paper record of crap. Yeah. Look inside and How about the Wheel of Fortune? Look at this. Another business. This is the weekend. This is $5. And then you look at what they're reporting now. We give you geopolitics, socioeconomics, technocracy, and we got the technocracy guy nobody could touch. This is one of his books you want to get on Amazon, The Synthetic Devolution. Another one, The Decline, AI, The Decline of Human. High-tech science, geopolitics, economics. We're giving you what nobody else is. But here, look at the New York slime and look at the front page of 1971. Look what it looks like. No pictures. They had what they called journalists back then. They're all gone. Now, the front page story, 3 pages about a rainforest. That's the front page. Look at the big fucking pictures. That's a whole page inside. That's another whole page inside for $4 an issue. We're giving you the Trends Journal for the grand total of $2.96 a week. And this week is probably going to be about 250 pages. No ads and no big pictures. Here. Today, Israel bombed a tent in Gaza, killed some 20 people. But this is what the toilet paper has, only that they're what's going on in Ukraine. Again, a full fucking page of Ukraine art. Who gives a fuck? And then you go to the Wall Street Journal, $5 a day. Look at the cover of today. East Timor Pope visit. What the fuck do I care? Look at these clowns dressed up. $5 a day. You're not getting anything anymore. They're little prostitutes, prostitute days, media whores that get paid to put out by their corporate pimps and government whore masters. It's disgusting. It's disgusting what's happened to to what's going on. So going back to your Trends Journal, we have an economic update here, and this is very important. Again, no one is talking about the office building bust. Today, you just saw JP Morgan Chase. Again, we're the only ones, and the bank's going bust as well because of the office building bust. And we got that cover as well that nobody's talking about. Bank on it, office building bust, the ticking time bomb for banks. So the part of the news, the markets, the Dow is down, S&P and NASDAQ went up a bit. JP Morgan Chase shares fell 5%. Goldman Sachs and Capital One, that's the credit card company, they're down 3%. And the KBW Bank Index slumped nearly 2%. You read the articles, none of them are saying about the defaults on commercial office buildings. Nobody anywhere. They're extending these loans artificially to try to keep this like things are going okay. We got an article in this week's Trends Journal about on your global economic front about the Canary Wharf and how they're getting more and more vacancies. This is old news to Trends Journal subscribers. We've been warning about this and showing we have a whole list of companies that have been pulling out of Canary Wharf. That's in the UK, like HSBC. And again, it's one after another. Here, Canary Wharf gets a single bid on space vacant for 4 years. Not talking about how this is going to hit the banksters. Then you look at the office occupancy rate, meaning how many people going back to work. You ready? You could Google it up. Castle Systems with a K. Your office occupancy rate in the United States is 48.8%. Now you put the other data into it. Small businesses that used to depend on commuters are going out of business day after day. This one just closed in San Francisco. Another top pizza joint closed in some place. Every place all over, one after another, are closing down. The delicatessens, on and on, because they've lost customers. And then again, when the economy falls, jobs go with it. This is like our 100th week of doing this. You should see the list on the IT world. Poof, wiping them out. You should see the list of the job losses and the businesses going bust. One after another, week after week, closing down, going out. And we've been saying there's going to be dragflation. You're going to see declining economic growth and rising inflation. So, Eurozone second quarter growth misses estimates. Yeah. Germany is on the verge of recession. This is the third largest economy in the world. America's doing better than most, but then when you look at China going down big time, Japan floating by, that's number 2 and number 4. So number 2, 3, and 4 don't look good. And America, it's going to go down after the election. But again, they're going to do everything they can. They're going to do everything they can to boost up the economy. And they're going to do that. The bet is that next week they'll lower interest rates 50 basis points. If they do that, you're going to see the dollar slump deeply. The deeper the dollar slumps, the higher gold prices rise. And what else do we have here? Top trend 2024, EVs go FU, one after another. How this whole EV thing ain't going where they said it was. And the only reason China's is up is they're subsidizing when you buy the car. So again, we've been writing about this for years, only in the Trends Journal, as the rest of the prostitutes were selling what they always sell.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Yep. They're bullshit sellers. And then the Israel war. Terrible, terrible. This is more Blinken.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
A little arrogant boy, a little arrogant. My daddy was the ambassador hungry. I went to Dalton, I went to Harvard. You're just a little guinea from the Bronx, and my other uncle was the ambassador to Belgium. I'm one of the little boys in the club. I got an arrogant attitude, and I'm a lying piece of bullshit, as you kept saying there's a ceasefire coming to stop Israel's genocide, and then blaming it on Hamas, while the facts are all there in your Trends Journal, that Netanyahu kept changing the deal. And now that Philadelphia corridor, or let's call it the Philadelphia corridor, will steal more fucking land from the Palestinians. Oh, we got to get that land because if we don't have that land, Hamas is going to be there. And Hamas was in that tent that we bombed the hell out of and killed all those people again today. But they don't have that in the media. No. Oh, the artwork in Ukraine. And how about the other one? I forgot the other one about the hostage release. There's another big story. Big story. Top story in the Cartoon News Network. There they are. This is 11 days later. Oh, they found them in the tunnel. Yeah. Who killed them and why? 6 hostages, 10 days, 11 days, but slaughtering Palestinians every day, bombing the place into ruins. That's not news. What bullshit. Blinken, bullshit. Ready? Despite pessimism, Blinken says U.S. will present new hostage deal proposal, quote, very soon. Look at this shit. That's from the Times of Israel. And by the way, hit that subscribe button again, because you got to subscribe to us. They're blacklisting us. They're doing everything they can to keep us out. Shadow banning, you name it. Because they don't like what I say. Because I don't swallow shit. I'm not a shit swallower. Yeah. Don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Hey, politicians, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? Yep. And here's the back, and here's where you go. You go to the site, and you get these shirts. They're perfect for election time. Yeah, and both, they're going to have a debate tonight. Both Harris and Trump are pro-war. Oh, Trump's against the Ukraine war. But yeah, the debate tonight. It's again, it's the other cover too. Who's running? It's Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse versus Donald Duck. I mean, that's who we got here. So they're both warmongers. Harris, more war for Ukraine, more money for Ukraine as the country rots in front of our eyes. Well, support Israel has the right to defend itself, and we'll do everything we can to keep the war going. And Trump is saying any Jew that votes for Democrats is a piece of shit because he's going to do more for Netanyahu, loves him. And Trump's words, you can't make this shit up, but you can if you're Trump. You can make any shit up you want. Again, I took out the domain name Presidential Reality Show when he ran in 2016. That's all it is. And again, we said he was going to win, Only Magazine, back in May when everybody said he was going to lose. So it's not what I like, what I want, what I wish. It's what is. This is the little shit that said if he's elected president, you ready? He's going to assure that Israel is around for thousands of years to come. Thousands of years. You can't say what's going to happen in 2 years. Thousands of years? Oh, this is the same shitmouth that says he's going to stop the Ukraine war, but he doesn't say how. No, we don't have to say how. We just got to make up shit. And again, people have no fucking clue what's going on because of the media. They're dumber than crap. Again, we have to, Eurozone's factory activity contracts, on and on. That's on the economic front. On the Threshold of Another Great Depression by Gregory Mannarino. You're not going to want to miss this article. And then special articles by Phil Giraldi, Israel Rules Washington, Dr. Joseph Mercola, Children of Big Brother, What It Means to Go Back to School in America's Police State by John and Nisha Whitehead. Yep, we're giving you what nobody else is. Trends in Cryptos, Joe Duran, Trends in Geopolitics. Yep. Yeah, this is an article in the Turler Paper Record. Big article. Full page over the weekend. Again, $5, the weekend paper. You ready? New York Times reports on ISIS genocide of Yazidis. Whole page. They killed 10,000. They killed 41,000 Palestinians. 11,000 are buried under rubble from all the buildings that they bombed. They bombed the place into ruin. And some 95,000 are seriously wounded. But they don't call that genocide. Why? It's because of what Phil Giraldi wrote about. Israel rules Washington. And then the presidential reality show. Yeah, here it is. Trump tells Jewish voters, vote for me and Israel will last thousands of years. And smartphones, dumb move for your heart and health. And again, I don't own a smartphone. It's stupid for me like this. I know I did work for the cellular telecommunications industry back in the early 90s when they had boxes in the backs of trunks with aerials on the roof on the trunk. And I've been reading about the radio frequency radiation since then, and they're dumber than shit. And all my friends around 2001 when they became popular, I'm not going to get one of those things. All of a sudden, they're all getting one. How come they got one? Well, if my car breaks down, I got to go. Would your fucking car ever break down? Anyway, dumb phones. And trends in high-tech science, and a whole section on trends in AI. So there you got it. We're giving you what nobody else is giving you anywhere, any place. So tune in tomorrow for Salenti and the Judge. I'm Judge Andrew Napolitano, 6 p.m. Eastern. And subscribe to the Trends Journal. The more subscribers we have, the more we can do. And don't forget the Peace Rally. I forgot all about it. Yep, September 28th. Judge Napolitano, Scott Ritter, Max Blumenthal, Anya Parampil, and others. Music, entertainment. Again, go back to the cover of the magazine this week. It's right here. Politicians want war. People want peace. So go to Occupy Peace and please help support us. This thing costs a lot of dough, and we want to make news with this. We need peace on earth because these maniacs are giving us hell on earth. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.